In the last video, we tried and understood what are embeddings, what are vectors. In this particular video, we'll try and understand what are vector databases and why do we need them. As the name might indicate, vector databases are databases which help us store and manage vectors efficiently, right? As the name indicates. Uh, why do we need vector databases? Let's try and understand that with a simple example. Imagine you're trying to organize a giant music collection, right? Uh, a regular database might help you store information like song title, artist, and genre. This is great if you want to find a specific song by name, but not as helpful if you're trying to look for similar songs to the one that you like. So here's where vector databases come in. Instead of just storing text, it can actually capture the music's essence using vectors. Now, with this vector database, you can search for songs that sound similar to the ones that you like. Even if they have different titles, artists, albums, it doesn't matter. Vector databases can help you find other songs which are like in the same neighborhood. Regular databases are like filing cabinets for music sheets, right? They help you find specific details, but vector databases can act like recommendation systems, suggesting you new music as per what you already like. So, in this particular example, the only thing that's different is this is a RAG application. The only thing that's different is instead of Facebook vector DB, we are using Chroma vector DB. Why are we using Chroma? Because Chroma allows us to store the database on disk. Now to import Chroma, I've used langchain underscore Chroma. If I show you here, I first installed it and then I've imported it here in code, right? And the last thing that is different is instead of loading the document first and then chunking it, I've used a document loader API that is provided by langchain underscore community. So what we get is the pages, the chunks of that particular document and the embeddings. And we pass that into chroma.from documents. What it will do is it will create a vector database using the text that I've provided, using the embeddings function, embeddings object that I've created, and it will persist it into my chroma underscore db directory because I've named it that way, right? So that's stored in DB2. But next, what I'm doing is for my actual similarity search, if you see, I've used DB3. So what I'm doing is I'm retrieving that particular database from disk. So you can store it and open it up later. That's how it will work. So I've loaded it up again in a different object. I ran similarity search, I ran QA chain, and I'm getting my response. What are the skills? These are the skills for this particular candidate. Let me show you what ChromaDB looks like on database. So there are two files in total. The first one being this bin file, which stores the actual vectors in the database. But this file is unreadable. What we can though read is this SQLite file. This will store the actual database tables, indexes, how they are stored, right? If you can see, some part of it is readable where it creates tables, it create indexes. So this part is readable to us, and that's how ChromaDB stores the vectors. So that was it about what are vector databases and why do we need them. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.